Recruiters spend hours every week taking interview notes, updating ATS systems, and following up with candidates. The right AI note taker can automate much of that work, but not every tool is built with recruiters in mind. So in this video, I will show you the 4 best AI note takers for recruiters. After testing them myself, comparing their summaries, AI features, integrations, and pricing to help you find the ideal one. Let's dive in. Hi there, it's good to have you here. If you haven't seen my videos yet, I am Aaron from thebusinessdive.com, the guy who helps you to find the perfect productivity apps so you don't have to spend time and money. As always, you can find the links to these tools in the comments and description. Also, check out our apps library where you can find 15 plus AI note takers with our honest opinion on them. If you are a recruiter, Bluedot is a top choice. It focuses on the fundamentals instead of overwhelming you with many features. The first thing I liked is that it works with Google Meet, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams, and it can record meetings without joining as a visible bot. Instead, it uses a Chrome extension to capture your system audio, so candidates don't immediately see another participant joining the interview. In my experience, that creates a more natural conversation, especially when discussing topics like salary expectations or career changes. Another reason why I rank Bluedot first is the interview summaries. It already includes recruiter-focused templates, so after each interview, you automatically get structured notes with details like candidate's experience, skills, salary expectations, notice period, strengths, and other key takeaways. And if those templates don't fit your hiring process, you can easily customize them or create your own. Once you finish with your interview call, you can simply organize the meetings into collections with a few clicks. What also impressed me is how easy it is to automate your workflows. Bluedot integrates with tools like Slack and Notion, and if you are using an ATS systems, you can connect it through Zapier, Make, or webhooks. That means interview notes and candidate information can automatically flow into your ATS without manual copy-pasting. Also, it recently announced that you can silence interview recordings and notes from Bluedot directly into HB candidate profiles, which can be useful for recruiters using this platform. One feature I found surprisingly useful is the AI chat. Instead of scrolling through a 1-hour interview, you can simply ask questions like, when did this candidate start? Or, which CRM system has this candidate used? Bluedot searches the transcript and gives you the answer within seconds. Finally, let's talk about pricing. The free plan is quite limited with only 5 lifetime meetings, so it's more like a trial. As for the paid plans, they are straightforward and affordable. Another huge advantage is that Bluedot offers unlimited storage on all paid plans. Some AI note takers automatically delete your meeting recordings after a few months, but Bluedot lets you build a long-term searchable database of candidate interviews, which becomes more valuable over time. Overall, if your primary goal is interviewing candidates and keeping your processes simple and organized, I can recommend Bluedot. The second AI note taker I recommend for recruiters is Fellow. While Bluedot focuses on simplicity, Fellow is a more robust and collaboration-oriented platform, making it a great option for recruiting teams that collaborate through the hiring process. It supports Google Meet, Zoom, Teams, and Slack, and you can choose between bot-based or botless recording. One feature I particularly like is that with bot-based recording, Fellow can also capture the meeting video, which can be useful when reviewing candidate presentations or communication skills later. Once the interview is over, Fellow automatically creates AI-generated meeting notes, organized into summaries, discussion points, decisions, and action items. I also like that you can switch between different meeting templates or build your own, depending on your interview process. Another feature recruiters may find useful is the task assignment. Instead of simply listing action items, you can assign them directly to team members, making it easier to coordinate follow-up interviews, reference checks, or offer preparation. Fellow includes several collaboration tools that large recruiting teams will appreciate. You can organize meetings into channels, prepare interview agendas beforehand, search across previous meetings with Ask Fellow, and manage access to recordings using detailed permissions. When it comes to privacy, Fellow performed well during my testing. Even when using the botless recording, participants are automatically notified, and the recordings follow the same retention policies and access controls as bot-based meetings. Probably the biggest drawback for most of you is the pricing. Fellow is more expensive than many AI note takers, if you are an individual recruiter. But if you are hiring as part of a team and want an AI note taker that also helps organize meetings, collaborate with colleagues, and keeping everything in one place, Fellow is definitely worth considering. If you're looking for an AI note taker with extensive tree plan, Fathom is one of the best choices out there. It supports Zoom, Google Meet, and Microsoft Teams, and during my testing, I found it to be one of the easiest AI note takers to use. Once the interview starts, a small widget appears in the corner of your screen, letting you quickly pause the recording, create highlights, or add action items without interrupting the conversation. After the interview, everything is organized in one place. You get the recording, transcript, and AI-generated summary. I also like that the transcript identifies different speakers, and if you click on any sentence, it jumps directly to that exact moment in the recording. You can also edit the transcript afterward or change speaker names if needed. For recruiters, the meeting templates are another nice touch. Instead of receiving the same generic summary every time, you can choose templates designed for different meeting types, including interviews, sales calls, Q&A sessions, and more. The next feature I found useful is the Ask Fathom. It works like an AI chatbot for your meetings. So instead of reading through the entire interview, you can ask questions like what salary expectation did the candidate mention, or what experience do they have with Salesforce? And Fathom gives you the answers in seconds. The biggest reason why Fathom made it to this list is the pricing. Unlike many competitors, it includes unlimited recordings, transcriptions, and AI summaries, making it one of the most generous free AI note takers I have tested. If you need more advanced AI features, Ask Fathom, and additional collaboration tools, paid plans start at $15 per user per month. Ultimately, if you are an individual recruiter looking for the essentials, Fathom can be a right choice. If you are looking for an AI note taker with detailed meeting analytics, MeetGeek is one of the strongest options. It works with Zoom, Teams, Google Meet, WebEx, Slack, and several other platforms, and it can transcribe meetings in over 50 languages, making it a solid choice for recruiters working with international candidates. After each interview, MeetGeek automatically generates the recording, transcript, and AI summary in one place. They recently changed the layout of AI summaries, which are much shorter now. Honestly, I prefer the previous setup, but I can understand that it was burdensome for some of the users. Another feature that stands out is the AI chat that helps you collect decisions, write follow-up emails, and more. As mentioned, one of the biggest advantages of MeetGeek is the meeting analytics. Besides recording and transcribing interviews, it analyzes your conversations and provides insight about your meeting over time. If you are a recruiter who spends several hours interviewing candidates every week, these analytics can help you identify patterns and improve your interview process. Finally, let's talk about pricing. The free plan includes 3 hours of transcription each month, AI summaries, meeting insights, botless recording, folders, and several other useful features. So it's more ideal if you are having a few meetings per month. Otherwise, the 3 hours limit will be exceeded fast. The pay plan starts at $9.99 per month, while the business plan removes most limits, and it's a better fit for recruiting teams with higher interview volume. To summarize, if you need an AI note taker with powerful meeting analytics, I can recommend you MeetGeek. That was it for today, guys. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. And you can also check out the individual reviews of these AI note takers on thebusinessdive.com. Catch you later.